if you're interested in embarking on learning about artificial intelligence or AI, there's never been a better time. Currently, AI is used for things such as recommendations for shows or things you may like, to things like self-driving cars. So whether you have no coding experience or no previous knowledge about AI, to maybe you have some experience about tech, this guide will be a roadmap for you to get introduced into this field. This year, I'm going to try to make videos touching all these topics to help you out. But now, let's get started with our roadmap. Step 1, understanding the basics. Before diving into complex algorithms, it's important to understand the basics of AI and different types of AI. AI is a broad field that includes several subfields, such as machine learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. So at this first step, what should you focus on learning? Definition of AI, machine learning, deep learning, and data science. The difference between narrow AI, which is for a specific task, and general AI, which is more like human-like reasoning. And then basic AI concepts like intelligent agents, neural networks, and algorithms. And here are some resources to help you out. Here are some books and courses. Step 2 is learning the prerequisite skills. Now that you have a basic idea of the key concepts of AI, we have to talk about some of the prerequisites. You may ask, well, how come we didn't start with this? I first want to introduce some of the high-level concepts, because if you started reading about it and thought, okay, this isn't what I thought I was getting into, you could have saved time there before investing in the prerequisites and then learning about basic concepts. And you're like, well, I wasted 3 or 4 months. I wish I could have known before about this. But now for the prerequisites. For programming, you have to learn Python. Cover topics such as variables, loops, functions, classes, and libraries. For libraries, learn to use libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib for data manipulation and visualization. And once again, here's some resources to help you out. Along with programming and learning how to code, there's also a lot of math involved. Linear algebra, vectors, matrices, and matrix operations. Calculus, derivatives, gradients, optimization, especially for understanding gradient descent and machine learning. Probability and statistics. Basics of probability distributions, hypothesis testing, and Bayesian statistics. Once again, here are some resources to help you. Now that you have high-level concepts and you know the prerequisites, we're going to dive into machine learning as step 3. Machine learning is a subset of AI that focuses on building algorithms and training data. This is the core to most AI applications. Here, you should learn about supervised learning, classification, regression, and algorithms like decision trees, support vector machines, and k-nearest neighbors. Unsupervised learning, clustering, and dimensionality reduction. Reinforcement learning, learning via reward systems and applying to game-playing AI or robotics. Once again, here are your resources. Step 4, dive into deep learning. Deep learning is a specialized area in machine learning. It goes into more about neural networks. It's behind many advanced AI applications like image recognition, natural language processing, and autonomous vehicles. Here, you should focus on learning about neural networks, basic concepts of neurons, layers, and activation functions, CNNs for image and video recognition, recurrent neural networks for sequence data like text or speech, and then generative adversarial networks for generating new data. And here are your resources. Step 5, we're going to master natural language processing. Natural language processing, or NLP, in the AI field focuses on how computers and humans interact in a language. It is used in applications like chatbots. So you go on a website and you're talking to a chatbot, that's part of NLPs. Here, you should focus on learning text processing, tokenization, stemming and stopper removal, text representation, bag of words, word embedding, modeling, training models for text classification, translation, and summarization. Transformers, the architecture behind advanced models like GPT-3 and BERT. And here are your resources. Step 6, dive into computer vision. Computer vision in the AI field talks about how computers and machines can understand things such as images and videos. Here, you should learn about image processing, techniques like edge detection, filters and transformations, object detection and recognition, using CNNs to detect and recognize objects in images, image generation, using GANs for tasks like style transfer and image creation. And here are your resources. Next, you've learned a lot. Now let's talk about building your portfolio and creating projects. The best way to actually learn about AI is to build and do things yourself. Here are some project ideas. Build a chatbot using NLP. Create an image classifier using CNNs. Implement a recommendation system like the one used by Netflix or Amazon. Develop a self-driving car simulation using reinforcement learning. Next, now that you have a better understanding and have things for your resume or portfolio to show people on interviews, if you want, you could apply to jobs. Jobs that you can apply for include data scientist, which is a person who works with data and creates predictive models. Machine learning engineer, builds AI systems and implements machine learning algorithms. AI researcher, develops new AI models and algorithms. AI consultant, advises businesses on AI strategies and solutions. Use websites such as LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor. You can also contribute to open source projects. As you can see when you look around, AI is becoming an ever-evolving field. I know it may seem overwhelming learning all these concepts, but just take it day by day, follow this roadmap, plan out enough time, and try not to feel overwhelmed. And most importantly, don't forget, learn something new today.